Welcome, viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to another live stream video from the D&AFOOTBALL people. So if you're new, please consider to subscribe, do the like button, and also give your thoughts down below in the comment section. So people, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this video. If you're watching on the playback, do the like button. Big up to everybody in the building and all who is watching on the playback. So people, here we go. We have some stories we're going to talk about where we have here some people. We have some very important story that we're going to talk about and touch on. So definitely do give your thoughts down below. So we're going to talk about Leon Bailey's shocking move. It could be a potential move away from Roma because he haven't yet gone running. And also we're going to talk about Michail Antonio and his horrific car crash back on the pitch, where he will more likely make a move to Leicester City, and also Alvas Powell contract extension. He's a very good talent, and I think that he's one of our homebred Jamaican player who definitely go out and hold on contract. One of the few who definitely hold on contract as well. So we're going to look at that as well. And also we're going to talk about the Reggae Boyz team to shuffle for the playoff, where it's make no sense of being shuffling the Reggae Boyz team going forward, because if it's shuffle, you know, there's a doubt that Jamaica will not make it or even try to beat Congo. And also we're going to look at the Reggae Girlz jump to 39th in the FIFA ranking as well. Good luck there for the Reggae Girlz because of that devastated beating that they beat Dominica on the qualifying round in the group stage. I think that was week before last week or so. And also we're going to look at the Concacaf Caribbean Cup best 11. We saw some Jamaican players make the best 11, and also one of Trinidad most prolific midfielder, which is a whole ahead, very experienced, Kevin Maloney as well. He make the central midfield there for the best 11 for the Caribbean Cup. And also going to look at some EPL games and the race who will finish, who will win the Premier League, because it's really getting tight up on Arsenal at this moment. And more than likely, it's not looking good there for Arsenal, you know. So we're going to look at those games as well, and also of our Reggae Boyz who's playing in the championship as well, people. So be open yourself. So, all right, the first story we're going to start off with Roma offered Bailey to Benfica in attempt to free up roster space. So more than likely they want to free up the books and try to free up certain extra spending that they have outstanding now, and the player them have, you know. So it's not a good look, because based on how I saw things, people, for Leon Bailey to even go back to Aston Villa with the quiet form that Aston Villa is in right now, people, it does definitely look unrealistic for Bailey to really walk into that Aston Villa team based on his current form right now. It's most definitely that Leon Bailey will struggle to get in that Aston Villa team if he go back to Aston Villa, you know. So Leon Bailey, I'm a baller still, but sometimes he makes some bad moves in his time when him end up on him vacation and all these drinking and all these activity, because he cannot stay fit. Every minute Bailey kept injuring every minute, and it's not a good look there for the player, you know. We say them win Scottish League Cup, well, that's a good look too as well for them. Congratulations to King on them, you know. So people, Leon Bailey, definitely it's not a good look there for Leon Bailey, and we're going to go through the story and look at what they said about Leon Bailey and his present time at Roma right now. because if Benfica cannot take him on, and remember, Bailey is not on form right now, and for him to really be on the move to really try and get into a starting 11, it's going to be difficult because other players is playing at the highest level. They are playing very good. Benfica team is not a team to play on because they are playing Champions League as well. So this is the story. That's it. In the complex landscape of Roma outgoing transfer market aimed at reducing their salary cap to finance the arrival of Joshua Zirkis. We don't know if they're going to buy Zirkis or if Zirkis really want to leave Manchester United and go to Roma. So they want to reduce, like cut off some of the loan move. Like say for instance, Leon Bailey is a loanee, so they want to send him back off from his loan maybe in January and try to get that off them because them have to pay his loan deal and thing. So if they get that and maybe they have other rest of players, so more likely they will definitely offload them or whatever. And not a good look there for Leon Bailey people. Very not a good look. You know? So let's see what will happen. So they say the Jamaican winger who arrived on loan as a long awaiting signing for their attacking lineup has so far proven to be a real mystery in gaining Pero Gasperini squad, partly due to physical issues that have limited his use. So more than likely, his physical attribute is not being form. He has been injured more often, and all these things. So they say Roma attempted to offer the winger to Benfica, but the Portuguese club refused. So more likely, they don't want him, and it don't look good. So maybe enough to go sit out. Maybe Aston Villa have to take him back from the loan, and maybe they have to wait till the 1 year finish before they because it's a contract. So it's not a good look, and I think that Leon Bailey going down, his trajectory going down so far, and it's definitely not looking good there for Leon Bailey at all, people. I tell her if it's just the end for Leon Bailey right now, if they're going to be a comeback for Leon Bailey in his movements, are you going to go down? Because looking at the Villa team right now, people, as we speak, Villa is one of the most impressive team right now who really playing in the position of 10 to 5 is one of the most impressive team who has been putting in some tremendous work, and they sit third behind Manchester City and Arsenal first. So more than likely they are putting in some good work. They are performing. They are getting win across the board right through. So for Leon Bailey to even finish off his loan move going back to Villa, it's not going to be easy for him to get back in that starting level. He had to go try hard, and based on his physical attribute, his injury prone, and all these other things, going to be a main factor of his downfall in that one, people. So I tell her it's not really looking good there for Bailey, people. So I tell her I hope that he could kickstart a farm in Roma and try and see if Roma will interested to really get him on board and for him to really continue, because it not look good. It's just not a good look there for Leon Bailey, people. So I hope that he could find a look of farm, because I seen him get a goal the other day too. That the last game he play, and he missed that one. He said it never work good. Work out for him this so. So yeah, we're moving on to the next story, which is Michail Antonio, people. Michail Antonio looking as if that he's going to make a move to Leicester City. I think he's training with the club. So they said the former West Ham United striker Michail Antonio could be closing in on a move to the championship side, Leicester City, just over a year after being involved in an horrific car crash. The accident saw him suffer a serious leg injury. So that is what they're saying. So more likely, maybe when the transfer season open in January, he would maybe make a way to Leicester. It's a good look still for him because I think Leicester is playing very good right now at the rate where they are at right now in the championship. They're making some good moves. They're making some good wins as well. So I think that Leicester City are in a good position for Leicester, and they needed a help there, so because Leicester City are going on some fine form right now. You know, I think that, let me see where they sit now in the championship, because it's a good look for them. So Leicester City now sit at what, eighth position. They're on 31 points. So it's a good look if Leicester could creep him up. And because remember, Michail Antonio is not new to them kind of league. He used to be at these leagues. So no problem for him to be going back there. Big up everybody in the building. Billy is a creepy ball who is made out of glass. Oh, crackled on weak like my old granny. Big up, big up. Michael Brown, big up yourself. Same done. Who that? RR. Big up him on them. Big up everybody in the building. Hope you like button people. So yeah, it's not look good for Bailey people, matter of the truth. It does not look good there for Bailey. He's going through a very, very rough time. So more likely a potential move for Michail Antonio to Leicester is maybe right on the card there. So let's say the forward was with West Ham when the accident occurs. Yeah, when I really want to go through that part, very good thing there. So Antonio is now on the lookout for a new club as he looked to get his career back on track. It was reported by the Telegraph on Friday that he was training with Leicester. So yeah, he back out on the pitch, people, was training with Leicester, and more than likely Leicester will creep him up. Because Leicester want to go back to the Premier League. And after that horrific accident from Michail Antonio, he lost his mother, RIP to his mom, but definitely he go through a lot, and for you to lose a loved one in those times and moments, I think that it was the best time for him to take a break from football and try to focus and try to get back his mind and everything back in track, because it's not a nice thing to lose a loved one and definitely it's happening at the worst time where he get out of a horrific car accident, then survive it and come last in mother at that time, people. So it's not a good look, and I hope Michail Antonio bounce back. He's very strong in mind, mentally, and physically. He's very good, and I think that he will bounce back, and I wish him all the best for coming back to football and get it done as usual, because he's not new to these teams, new to these leagues. As a matter of fact, he's not new, so it's definitely looking good there for Michail Antonio if he could do the right thing. Let's go back to Leon Bailey. Well, so what I say about Leon Bailey now? Yeah, is it the same part getting injured all over? Well, no. That one here now is it talking about a possible transfer away from Roma, which Roma want to offload him because of the finance, what they want to try and get a next player in, because they want to buy just say as Xerxes from Manu, but we don't know what will happen in the January transfer window. So more than likely they want to offload Leon Bailey, get him off the books, and get in Xerxes because maybe they need a out and out attacking midfielder or a centre forward can play wide too as well, And Leon Bailey no really can get that done for Roma because he's coming off the bench. He's not really making a lot of start, So maybe that is one of the main thing too that really for Roma looking at, So if they get Zirkis in, he could walk into the Roma team because Roma is definitely struggling, you know. They don't want to play for a sick man. They can't get service from him, and I could slightly agree with that to RR because if a player coming in from a club, and you get a player from loan and you say, all right, you're paying him to do the job, and he come in, he getting injured 2-3 times for about for a month or two, and when they look at that, they're wasting. It's like it make no sense. So maybe they want to offload him for two at the end of the day and try and and get the thing going, So we can't really blame the club of their decision because it's not their fault for because they Roma, in a sense, I believe Roma never must have to take Leon Bailey unknown is because they see the option of him coming in and try to boost the team a bit, and it just wasn't working out, And for him to be warming up and get injured just so, it's very devastated for the club, and it's not looking good there. So for Leon Bailey, so I tell him, I don't know if Leon Bailey could bounce back from these people, but I just wish him all the best, and I hope he could get it going back again because when this loan deal finish with the position where Aston Villa in, I don't think Leon Bailey will make this Aston Villa team just so. He going to have to fight and put in a lot of groundwork because this Aston Villa team looking so impressive. They're looking very good. They sit third in the league right now. And more than likely, if things work out and they keep winning, they can win the Premier League, which it's a lot of people would doubt it that Aston Villa cannot win the Premier League, but it's going to be tough, you know. Roma pay a next club to take him. And well, if that is the case, if Roma could do that still, it will be good. So they want to get him off completely. You see it? And that they want to do, alright. They want thing. Get him out. Because they can't manage to take on that. Alright, so this is a quote here, so they said he's a player who has been experienced in the Premier League. He said, we have a look. We as a club are always working to analyze what we need and how we can improve. So they are looking at him, he's coming from the highest level of the Premier League, and they think that when they buy him, he think he could improve the club a bit, and if he could make a jump to look if Roma would buy him on a permanent deal. But looking at it on Roma perspective, people, it's not looking good on Bailey's side, and he's definitely will struggle. They said any potential transfer could be completed before the January window opens. Door to Leicester of wrong thing with the pan. Wrong thing to have. Anthony thing me read, Yeah. Uh-huh. So they said Benfica refusal complicate Frederick Masura plan as he is now tasked with finding a new club destination for Bailey. But it looked like think they don't need him. Looking as if that Benfica they don't really need him either. And we find the list of part Leon Bailey hurt. Wait, in the same article? Well, that been going on for a while now, you know. They keep rushing him in recovery coming back. You know? So that are the one and the thing too. You see it? So which part you want to see? Oh, I don't know which part still. Which part hurt? Hamstring. Well, him a play now, you know, so me not know. In a injury now though. Well, as me say, it's just a story come up that Roma want to offload, but he's playing now, you know, because he played. I think he played day before yesterday for things. So I don't know if he have no new injury. I don't know. I don't know about that now. Is it? So I don't know if him have a new injury, as you mentioned. He have a new injury. I don't know. I don't see nothing about that still. Unless me have to go search it. Just 15 goals scored in 14 games. Oh boy. What about the other player? What causes injury? Oh, I mean, we must look up what caused the injury. Oh, well, we'll have to go look it up for sure. You know? But sometimes, you know, what really cause them kind of injuries, you know, is that maybe you're not getting enough rest or the diet where you choose on them something there. You know? Oh, oh, yeah, I understand what you're saying now. So you say need to get a break from the grass and thing for him to really properly recover from the injury because those muscle and tissue those things take a while. You know, but sometimes when you feel like you don't feel no pain, you just run back on the pitch, you know? So I just say go sometime. So more likely I just say go with players who really um having problems with injuries, you know? So, sometimes some players recovers from it. Sometimes some players just not have the problem again for a very long time, you know? So something it could lead on to the whatever you intake and whatever you take to get back the muscle, you know, and it all go down to the resting part about it too as well. So that's true. Yeah, yeah, definitely. We need to see him. Yes, Salah can injure man. Salah, but you know really think they you know really have a lot of injury prone. No, it's because them type of player they them I don't know what cause why them player they don't injure often or have the ACL injury or whatever. Them have it in about it weird, but maybe it's a problem for oh Leon Bailey getting those ACL injury regularly is because of rest the food and whatever, the exercise and them things. So you need a different physio and a different doctor to really tell him what the really real procedure to really get the better out of it, because you're not supposed to find them kind of injuries so often, and that's true. You see it? Because some of these players don't really get them injured so often. If they get it a weirdly, they will get it like the Messi, Ronaldo, and the Salah and them players. So it's just weird for some player. But some player get it regularly. You see it? So yeah. So we can move on to now the Michail Antonio transfer. Apostle. So let's say a potential transfer could be completed before the January window opens due to Leicester having space in their 25-man EFL squad. While Anthony has not played a domestic game since his crash, he made 3 appearances for Jamaica in the Gold Cup back in the summer. He has also featured for West Ham under-21 team as he continues his recovery. Speaking earlier this month about his desire to return to club football, he told TNT Sports, "I wasn't done with football and I don't want my career to be finished literally in a car crash." And I definitely agree with that as well. So you don't want to say, all right, I have a horrific accident and I broke my leg and thing and I just done with football. So he just want to come back and finish off and forget about the car crash, and not to say that is the car crash causing for retiring from football. No, you don't want to finish that way. So maybe that is why he come back and he just saying this. So he said, the very first thing is as soon I could was to speak to the doctor. The first thing I said to him was, am I going to play again? And from he said to me, yes, that was me, no problem. That's all I need to know. I know I had more in me and I know I have still got more in me. So from the get-go, from the accident and the recovery, he asked the doctor that if that is it for him in football. So the doctor said no. And he said, okay. So you want to continue with football. And I tell you, his mentality is very strong and he could push on right through. He's a very strong-minded player. He could move on with that. You see me? So that's a good look. And for a player like that who go through a very rough time, I think that is a very good move there for Michail Antonio. And for him to get back on the grass, definitely is a good look there. But we know he haven't played any professional football so far in a long while. So maybe it will take a while for him to really get back on scratch. So it's not going to be difficult for him. He will make it. So if we can get into Leicester, watch out, Reggae Boyz. Where you say I will get picked too? If he say I get picked in the last owner, we don't know. The striker also spoke about his comeback for Jamaica earlier this year, but highlight how he was denied a dream comeback. I was back on the pitch within 6 months, he said. So they deny him of playing. So let me go through the quotes here because I look interested in the people. So let me go through the quotes here from what he said on the interview. First time seeing it still. So he said, I played a couple of games for Jamaica in June. Still to this day burns me. The first time I get on the pitch, there was a time where a player at Jamaica has gone through. I am standing up. I'm standing open goal. All he need to do was roll me the ball. Wow! I wish game that happened, people. It said, man said, burn him to him heart, I wish game him come on. You can't remind me the game where Michail Antonio come on because the man I talk about is a Jamaican player. we're supposed to pass in the ball openly and they never get it. They never pass it in. So this is a quote directly from Michail Antonio and people. So I am going through it. So let me go right back again in the people because I know enough of you will miss it. So he said, I play a couple of games for Jamaica in June. Still to this day burns me. So more likely he'd say burn him because of the situation and what went on. So he said the first time I get on the pitch, and which game that he get against Guatemala or one of them World Cup qualifier game, I can't remember now. You know, so I'm going to look up it. There was a time where a player at Jamaica is gone through. I am standing open goal. All he needed to do was roll me the ball. I was screaming at him, let me have the moment. First game back, comeback story. It's written in the star. He misses. And you know, the worst thing about it, he missed it and it goes off yard behind me. I'm stroking my leg. I am stroking my leg so much just to get a touch, but it goes behind me. I wish game that people. Jano, Uptown, yeah, David, big up yourself. Oh, I see fast. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Uptown. So you see, me know my mind tell me say I go to my game because I remember in command after the bench for two. I think at the first leg or the second leg or what. But at the first leg, you see. So me I tell you, for Michail Antonio to really come back and play in that kind of arc style moment with the problem and Jamaica team are going through. Me not think him ever really look to them right now because it just heart-rending people sometimes for what really taking place because this is some direct quotes from Michail Antonio and people. I don't know, lie me a lie because him do an interview with TNT Sports the other day and this is some direct quotes from him. And see the Uptown 1G say, yo, at the Guatemalan game, and I feel real. I just need a remembrance. I'm not really true. He never passing the ball, and he missed the goal. So these are some things that really hurt some players sometimes. We are not playing as a team. We are playing like it's a one-man thing. And we just feel to say we are one of the main player who really perform to what everybody feel to say he was the main outstanding player for Jamaica and he just couldn't deliver at certain games, you know. So and this is a stressful moment for him because you see if him they pass the ball and say, all right, go on Michail Antonio. We know you come off a accident, horrific accident, coming back. We know you want to get back on the pitch. You want to score, feel good, you know, get back the confident level, get back the momentum up and running, you know. And it just happened that it never happened. So and it's not a good look there, so people may tell you the truth. I never rate that. And what the man wrote as he was very upset, and it looked like him still upset up to this day because he did an interview the other day, and that gameplay went early up in this year. So just to show you where the mindset of some of the players is, and to show you that a lot of things wasn't and still not going good in the Reggae Boy national team during them time, you know. So the players, they're not playing for themselves, they're not playing with each other, they're not playing as a team, they're not playing in coordination and all these other things. So it's just tough people. And for Michail Antonio to come out in an interview and said this, it really means something that it's definitely not looking good, you know? So like we see still what will happen in the coming month and in the coming months moving forward for the World Cup qualifier player because it don't look good on Jamaica side, you know. I tell you the truth. It don't look good. So we go through some other stories, people, and then we can come back on these other stories. So the girls them know people. The girls them ranking up in 39th. So definitely the girls them up in the ranking. So the girls them gone up. So after that devastated win against Dominica, that 18-0 bring them up to 39th. I think that there was more up in the table still, I know, but I don't remember their last position. But that win bring them to 39, up one spot. I think they was in 40, 41 because remember they was losing some games and thing, you know. So I I hope that the coach could continue and Bonnie Shaw here come back in the national team for quite some time now, was out, and she have been featured for Jamaica for a good while now. So it's a good look to see Bonnie Shaw back on the pitch for Jamaica national team. And let's see in the next year if the qualifying round will pay it off in a good way for the Reggae Girlz moving forward, you know. So congratulations to the Reggae Girlz of going 39th position in the FIFA ranking. Not bad at all. Winning games will definitely bring your rankings up. And if this group stage that they're in and they could win all these games, so they will go right up back. You know, so let's see if they will continue on that trajectory to move forward in the standing. So we're going to look at the FIFA, not the FIFA, the Concacaf club best 11 people, and I'm going to give you the players them who make it to the top. So we have here, so where we have the Caribbean Cup best 11 2025, where few players from Jamaica has make it to the best 11. We have one, two, two players. No, three, as a matter of fact. So we have three players from Mount Pleasant and also the goalkeeper make it in the best 11. And Kevin Mileno from Trinidad and Tobago, which is the Army team, Defense Force team, they make him, he alone make it out. So you have Jashan Anglin and Jamar Topi make it in the centre back role, and Daniel Green and the out wide. So three good players plus the goalkeeper for Mount Pleasant, and you have to big up Mount Pleasant straight because Mount Pleasant are one of the team that are doing what the national team should have been doing, of getting a good coach, have an academy, and do the right thing moving forward. So I think that this is not a surprise for Mount Pleasant to win the Caribbean Cup, because I from the get-go I always thought that this team that Mount Pleasant, they're a very good team, and they have some very good recruitments. I think they have two Asian players on the team as well. So they was playing some very good football, and I like how they play, you know, and they are performing. You see me? So it's not a coincidence that Mount Pleasant win the Caribbean Cup, because it was there for them. So they was just have to perform and win games, and that is what they did, you know. And I feel very happy for Tapa, which Tapa is not my favorite still, but what due to Caesar give to Caesar, you know. So congratulations to Mount Pleasant and also Tapa of winning the Caribbean Cup, going on to the championship where they're going to play the likes of Lionel Messi them and some other teams in the MLS. So this is where the challenge will start there for Mount Pleasant. So I don't know if it's going to be a good run there for them, you know. But big up Mount Pleasant and continue putting the good work. These players, I think, will definitely go far if possible, You know? Kings, we are there. Big up yourself, bro, God. Hope all is well with you, G. You know, so good luck seeing one of Trinidad midfielder, which is Kevin Miller, definitely make it there. Congratulations to them. Milner is a very good midfielder. Anytime he come up against Jamaica, if he don't score, he get an assist. So he always have a good performances on the pitch. It's just age that really messing up this man here. So Mount Pleasant have 4 players there. The goalkeeper, Jashan Anglin, Daniel Green, and also Jamai Topi. So those are the 4 players there from Mount Pleasant as make it to the best 11 of the Caribbean Cup team, people. So congratulations to the players and also the Mount Pleasant and the coaching staff of Mount Pleasant as well. So those are the story I want to cover before I went back to the regular. People. So big up to everybody in the building. Hope you hit the like button and subscribe if you're new and thing. And let me look at Alvas Powell now. Alright. Alvas Powell. I think he signed a new contract now with Cincinnati. Alright, so this is it. So 1 day ago, they said that Alvas Powell is a youth, very good young talent. He was coming up because Alvas Powell is one of them players who I watched in the schoolboy football for a long while ago. Remember, I come from St. Thomas, people, and I don't know if most of you know that, but I always say that. I come from St. Thomas, Alvas Powell come from St. Thomas. He used to go Paul Boga High School, and he was a beast. He could play a lot of position. In them time, when he was playing schoolboy football, Alvas Powell was a very good young talent coming up. And not he alone, I think he have a next player who he passed away now, RIP to Takashi. He talk about that player too as well. A very skillful player, bad in midfield. Look at thing there. So that coming up at Paul Bogo. I see a lot of times, I don't know if I don't know when time he was playing for Paul Bogo. Paul Bogo went to Clarendon College and played them, and they played the Manchester because you don't know when time they leave out of the group stage of this thing there. They move into the knockout stage, Ben Francis Cup and all them thing. But it always some people would have said it always biased on the country team them to really go down there and win in a act style way, because they bring the match at Prison Oval and all these other places. And also, in them time there, Alvas Powell a strike. Him could play right back, him could play midfield, him could play forward, because I think he have a whole heap of goal. I can't quite remember how much goal he scored in the schoolboy football, but he was outstanding in that level, people. I tell you, you see, when you look at Whisper performance at KC, you could look at him as well at Paul Boga High School where he was performing. And he get a little break in the national team, making moves and in do the thing. You see me? So he making move going forward, MLS and thing, and a lot of things happen in the past with him, and he's a player that I always watch in the schoolboy football. He was a very good talent, man. I tell you, he was a promising one, and he make it, and he hold up head and make it out to the MLS. I find that he find himself more comfortable in the MLS because it's not a lot of players really want to go out and play at some other high Europe league, or they don't want to just leave, Maybe he's just comfortable, and that is fine. For a player, I will definitely work with that, but he has some player of ambition who want to reach at the highest level. I don't know if he tries to leave out of MLS and go to Europe. I don't know about that, but the MLS is like a stepping stone for a lot of players. You could leave from there, go to Europe, and more like if he have the links and get through, I think he would have make it out to the top flight, you know. And saying that people about Alvas people, I think that he's one of these players who has been a Jamaican bred, as they would have said, that really hold down contract, 2, 3, 4 years contract at MLS club, and he has been very good, you know. So it's a good look there for Alvas Powell. Big up yourself, youth. I know you don't know me still, but I know you're from your play Paul Bogo football. I watch you from them time there, you know. And I always look up to him and think on him, hold up him head, and he never make a bad move in my eyes, you know. So they say FC Cincinnati re-sign defender Alvas Powell. So what if we could see him in this new shuffle Reggae Boy national team, people? So they said FC Cincinnati have re-signed defender Alvas Powell through the 26th season with an option through January 2027. The club announced on Friday, so it's like a 1 year extension. The 31-year-old Jamaican international was a member of Cincinnati integral squad in 2019 before departed the club from 2020 to 21. He returned in 2022 and now has 142 appearances, the fifth most in the club history. And that's a good look. They say the fifth most in the club history. So he's the fifth person who have so much appearances for that club, people. So it's a good look there for Alvas Powell, people. Alvas' experience and versatility have been so important to our group, said General Manager Chris Albert Wright. He's a relentless worker, an excellent teammate, and a big part of our successful these past season. We're happy to welcome him back. So definitely big up yourself. I don't really got you no more the article, people, so we don't know what he capable of doing, you know. So all right, we go to the quote to him say, I am really happy to stay in Cincinnati, said Powell. I am proud to play for the club, and it's an honor to fight for these fans. I look forward to getting back to work next season. Wow. That is what he said, people. Good luck, good luck. Big up yourself, Alvas Powell. Continue putting the good work as you always done, you know, and do the right thing. You see it? Because he's a good youth, you know, and like you have some good people around you. Because I watched your interview on Ryan show, and you was very outspoken and a lot of things that has been said behind closed door in the national team during your time there, and you make it be heard, you know, and it's not as if that you're lying or whatever the case, but things are happening behind the closed door, and you let it be heard, you know. So big up yourself. You never disrespect nobody, but you just start the right thing. But some people would take it as a disrespect, because I heard you say a lot of things there about the organization and also staff, players, and thing, and it just right. You're right. You know, so continue big up yourself, Alvas Powell, and put in the good work as usual, you know? Yeah. So we finish off with them small topics, the people. So if you haven't yet hit the like button, people, do hit the like button and subscribe if you're new. And also, if you're watching a playback, please do the do. You know? Where you say, taxi from St. Thomas? No, I'm a taxi man. The youth named Takashi. I can't remember his real name still, you know. But him pet name with them call him I think there. I think him they die over one of them Caribbean Island there. You see it. Yeah, man. So the player that is bad, very very bad. Alvas Powell good too. I'm glad him really make it out and do the right thing. You see it and start make some money and help him family and them thing there. So good luck seeing Alvas Powell rise to the occasion from a young talent coming up people. Alvas Powell showcase what he could do and and the international level and also club level as well, you know. So good luck there, man. Alright, we should have topic now we could talk about now. Actually, I'll go through all of the topics them already, you know, one thing. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Now 1 hour me are doing up people. 1 hour. Now this live. Mm-hmm. So you know we can go to the Reggae Boyz them now people where it will be a major shuffle there for the Reggae Boyz moving forward because of these two playoff games with Jamaica versus New Caledonia. If they move past New Caledonia, they will face up with DR Congo people. And it's going to be a team shuffle up. And I don't think that they should shuffle the team. But regardless, or for me, still people, I think that Jamaica going to struggle if they shuffle the team. They just have to try and go with the continuity of the players who definitely is there and try and get the best out of the team. You know, but with this man that who claim to say he's an quote unquote interim manager for the Reggae Boyz, no believe that I got. But look forward, people, looking forward with this new interim managers and assistant managers. The team will be shuffled up completely. You know, I think that it's going to shuffle up. And that going to be a good look either because it can't it's like a yeah player a kind of league and you just pick up a 6 7 team and go play one game. That is how I feel like it's going to happen because if they're going to do that, it don't make no sense. I better they move to the continuity and do the right thing. So changing up the team, getting in players, not going to be a good look there for speed and company. You know, because the DR Congo team is not a nice team to play around with. Them beat Nigeria to reach here. So where you feel like they can beat Jamaica and Jamaica team not play as a team. You understand me people? So it don't look good. And me don't guarantee of saying that putting all of my trust and hopes in a Jamaica that they're going to beat the Congo if they move past New Caledonia. I don't believe that. You know? So anybody feel like say, oh, Jamaica are the favorites going to beat up these two teams and go to World Cup, make a sad mistake. It not gonna happen. It will not happen. Because this team is playing as a team. They play professionally and they have some very good players on their team, the DR Congo team. So Jamaica not playing as a team, they are incomplete, they are out of everything. We are not playing as a coordination and as a team that's supposed to play. No. So we're going to struggle. We definitely will struggle if they don't use the continuity of these players. If they're going to pick a brand new 23-man squad, hey, God help them. Because it's not gonna look good. Not going to look good on the Reggae Boyz team people. So I don't know what going to happen. What what is it? What is it uptown? What they allow? Because a lot of things has been happening in the people and FIFA is maybe because it's not against their rules or maybe it fall right in place as all the federation set, because remember now is them is the one that really write their books, write their rules and all in regard to FIFA. So when they put that to FIFA now, it fall right in place where they supposed to do things, you see me? So more unlikely, oh, they're doing it, they just do it under FIFA rules and guidelines. Because if it was out of FIFA guidelines, more unlikely FIFA would have stepped in, you know. But it's under their guideline people. So maybe that is why FIFA don't really step in and to really block Jamaica or give them a normalization. You see me? Because they are doing it under FIFA guidelines. But wait, something will happen. Something will definitely happen because I don't think because between me and the people, I don't think these men deserve to make this team qualify for World Cup. I don't think he deserve it. I don't think none of them in the federation deserve to make this team qualify for World Cup because we get the chance, which they call it a quote unquote soup group, and we dash it away because of the stupidity and the foolishness. You know? So for this time on, me rather, for me, people, I'm not gonna say me shouldn't talk, so, but me rather Congo go. Me rather Congo go World Cup. These men don't deserve to let this Jamaican team qualify for no World Cup at all. And a lot of people are gonna say, why you talk to DNA, this, that. But we know a lot of people is frustrated about what is taking place under the regime of this FIFA, under this JFF organization, people. It's just not a good look, and it's not a nice thing to really sit down and watch and see say, these people going to make some changes. Ricardo Harris, speak up yourself. Thank for joining us. To remember. Yeah, so as I said, people, I don't think it's good enough. And I don't think these people should get the chance to qualify for it because they're not going to do nothing at all. If them get that money to qualify for the World Cup, you know how that are going to work out. They just are going to do a little thing and start a little thing, and after a couple months, they're just going to get rid of everything and just continue where they feel, which is the right way. And it's not going to make no sense. So I don't think these men in this organization deserve to qualify this team to World Cup. And it's not going to be easy. So I hope that when they play DR Congo are going to play because them are going to make history for them own play own country as well. You know? So I tell you. They say man them play selfish. Well, so be it if them playing selfish, as it. But that is just my take, people. I don't feel these men deserve to qualify this team to the World Cup. Me don't want them don't deserve it, bro. Them definitely don't deserve it because when they put this fans and supporters through this World Cup qualifier where we get knocked out of this. I've not tried to beat Curacao at home. It's just fascinating, people, and I don't think they deserve it. They put the fans them through hell and back, you know? So, me, I never stop burning for you until I see the right thing coming out of that JFF, people. And based on how I seen it, I don't think a right thing going to come out of it or some positiveness because these men full of ego, full of themselves, and just feel to say, oh, they just do it for them way and professionally and don't have some professional people in the thing. So me now stop bonfire upon them, people. Me I tell you the truth. A lot of my supporters them on the channel I never really see me get out yet. But sometimes people we're tired of certain things that have been happening. Fans out there overseas in the diaspora as well. Some of these people who put in a lot of work They support the national team, head, hand, foot, back and forth. Because these people overseas are in the diaspora. Them love Jamaica. And so anywhere Jamaica they are play, them go, them support, them buy jersey, them do all of them things. And for them to do this to the people them and don't have no remorse of coming out and apologize to the fans them, and tell the people it don't look good. So that is why me say them money not deserve to take the Jamaica to no 2026 World Cup. Left it to 2020 or whatever, or whenever the next World Cup. So I tell the people, them money not deserve to qualify Jamaica for no World Cup. And I said that brawling to people. I don't care who really want vex because them money, them not deserve it. Because the treatment of the fans and the players them, not a good look. And to see this moving forward now where we're going to see a shuffle team moving forward and not really calling back some of these overseas players because there are a lot of things said and what Roy Simpson and all of them has been saying about these overseas and diaspora players, and it's not a good look. So I feel that they're just using these players to their extent and just not to just say, oh, all right, we're going to move forward with these players, are going to continue with these players. They are using them and they are dumping them, So, may I tell you? You see me? Well, me tell them, me already, my hopes don't drop already, uptown. Me already say it, My hopes already dropped from when we play the qualifying round. From when Mr. Jamaica lose their first game against Curacao. My hopes gone. Come here and say, it not gonna work out because I keep a very close eye on that Curacao team. And a lot of we didn't or never know this coming. Well, somebody play them in Jamaica. Still never believe that, say, Curacao was going to qualify for the World Cup. And I didn't know that because I did drop my hopes because from I see Jamaica go and play Curacao in Curacao and then beat them, may I say, no, Jamaica team look shabby. It don't look like them are gonna make it. You see me, people? So even when time we got a game in Trinidad and what I saw what happened in the team and we were playing like a shit, it hurt me. You see me? Because that game Jamaica should have been win. No, we would have been thinking about say, yeah, we gone to the World Cup because we could have won a draw against the Curacao team. But no, we now do the right thing. We just feel to say whatever them think and whatever they feel that is the right way, they just go at that. And they're just messing up the program, bro. You see me? So these people, they don't understand. And me glad me get a shock on life because look at Curacao. Curacao will last in Jamaica a million times. And look, them qualify for the World Cup overway, which is we would have said as fans say Jamaica is more a footballing country than Curacao. And look at Curacao. Look at Curacao, people. We did have the first laugh, no Curacao have the last laugh because what? Them gone and then just qualify to the group stage because of doing the right thing and have some very, very talented player at their disposal where they could get. So, may I tell the people, them people for go and left the Jamaican football alone. They don't mean this footballing thing, nothing at all. They don't mean it no good. But they come go stick it lock at the ball. I know that they are Congo a good team, bro. You see me? I know that. But as me as the people, them money, them not deserve to be in this position going to the 2026 World Cup. Them not deserve it. It's just sad to see people, and for some of the fans them who really in America, in Canada, and all over, who could make it to certain games, would have loved for that to happen, because if I was there too, I would have loved for it to happen. But sometimes, good have to suffer for the bad people, because no, there is no better going to come from these people in this organization. It's going to be worse and worse and worse, because last 5 years ago, 2022, we did at the same position, and look what happened. We have the same problem. So I'm telling the people, it just not look good. You see me? And them no need them money no need for qualify the team for the World Cup. Them for go. Yeah, and really, big up yourself. You say, what happened to Leon Bailey? What really happened to Leon Bailey? I see you just forward in the building. So big up yourself. Do hit the like button as well. So as I was saying about Leon Bailey earlier on, that his time at Roma could come into an end in January, because Leon Bailey is definitely not in a good position where Roma is pushing for him to get a next loan deal at Benfica, which the situation with Benfica, if Benfica don't really want him right now, because he's an injury-prone player, and the recoveries and the injuries that he's getting in the past are affecting him from even make it. Because remember, players, team or club who go for players who playing at the highest level and they need them in their team, they need players who could make some changes, make some differences. And from Leon Bailey leave Aston Villa, go there on the 1 year loan, there's not been a changes for him on that position, and he's not really making it into the starting level right through. And it's looking as if that between the Roma and the other clubs, they're looking as if that they're wasting money, they're wasting the time with him. So they better they offload him and really move towards a different player, because remember, Roma has to pay that loan deal. They have to pay him wages, and Leon Bailey wages, it's not normal. And for a Roma team like that to really have a lot of money, like we're rich like the Inter and the AC Milan and them other teams, they will definitely struggle to get him salary out, you know. So saying this to say that Leon Bailey now looking as if that he will maybe get a potential move away from Roma in this coming January window, if Aston Villa open to take him back, or whatever the case, or if they could send him to somewhere, because as I said, Benfica, they offer him to Benfica and Benfica said no. So it just not look good for Leon Bailey right now, you see me? Yeah, we know he's recovering from injury still, but it's just that the performance is why he's just not getting it done at Roma, and he's definitely struggling to get into the team. You see me? So it's rough, bro. It's rough. Definitely rough there for Leon Bailey. So that was what we really said about Leon Bailey. And we could follow up with Michail Antonio as well. I realized it now forward into the building and things. So there was mention about Michail Antonio would make a possible return to football at Leicester. I think he is training with Leicester at this moment, and he could make a possible return to Leicester and to the team as well. So that is what they mentioned about Michail Antonio after that horrific accident, people. So yeah, that is for most all you just forwarding in the building. Those are the topic and the story we talk about at the first part of the live. So definitely that was the upcoming stories, that thing there. So yes, people, I heard that King and thing there when the Scottish Cup, which is the domestic cup, like not the real Scottish Cup. You see me? And King, I think King starting this game too as well, but for King to win this one here against Celtic, I think this is a second stream thing, man. So King starting the game as well. You have a very good game too as well, and so forth. So they win the cup, people. So good luck there for King and St. Mary's going forward, winning a title. Wonder if he will get a renewal contract there. you know? Yeah. So we're going to go through some games, people, the EFL and the Premier League games. We're just going to go through some score lines and the players them who represent Reggae Boyz as well, So we have here, so Birmingham versus Charlton. This game finished 1-1. And Campbell scoring the 67th minute for Charlton as well, And also Anderson start there for Charlton as well. No. Yeah, start came off in the 88th minute as well, And also Demarai Gray have a very good performance there for Birmingham. So this game finished 1-1, people. And also the next game, QPR got defeated by Middlesbrough 3-1. Romano Borrell as well. Always have an outstanding game so far. He's on form. He's played a full 90 minutes, a 6.5 performance in the for him, but they lost 3-1 to Middlesbrough. And moving on to the next game, Barnsley versus Lincoln, which they won 3-2. This game was a very good game. Russell scoring the 77th minute there for Barnsley as well. So good luck there for Russell coming back for a very long time not getting a regular start. I think this one here he come off the bench. He come off the bench in the 62 minute and score. Very good look there for Russell. Still not getting regular minutes to start, And also moving forward now, we have Crawley Town 2-2 draw against Oldham. I think Kaim Dixon starting this one, people. Markalan, big up yourself. How about Tamilino? It's a clash at. Dixon starting this one, he got substituted in the 54 minute. Wonder if he got an injury. I don't know. Let me see if Dixon got an injury because he got substituted in the 54th minute. So, wonder if he wasn't playing that good. And they just substitute him. Alright, let's look on him stats. Well, he got substituted. We don't know if him just need to perform. He's starting at the forward line, So, no look good there for Dixie, Just not look good there for Dixon. Got substituted in the 54 minute. So early in the game. So, not look like he injured still. Like he good. But not a good look there for Dixon, people. Got substituted. He started for Crawley Town. And that Conrad, big up yourself to energy. Up. So Dixon started but couldn't finish the game. Got substituted in the 54th minute. And we have Oxford United versus Preston. They lost 2-1 against a Preston team, you know. Greg Lee start as a makeshift right left link. They have in a back three, which he play in a four cross the line midfield. So 3-4-3 formation there. So for Greg Lee, he came off in the 89th minute, not playing regularly as well, you know. So Coventry steal a 1-0 win against Bristol. Coventry definitely leading the table. I think they will go to the Premier League. They did it. It's on 47 points. And let me see if Latibody get a start. Because Latibody are going to find it difficult to find himself in this team. And Frank Lampard and him Monday, reassure, you know. So Latibody is still up on the bench. Can't see the starting lineup. Not even the 5 substitution the man can't see. So I tell him, no look good there. So Leicester City people fire themselves up in 8th position on 31 points. Bobby Reid scored the first goal there for Leicester. Bobby Reid continue to perform. He scored last week and come back and score this week. So good luck there for Bobby Reid people. I think he getting a very much hard beating there from the Jamaican fans after that last game in at home against Curacao. I think they get down bad at Bobby Reid still. You see me? So these fans they don't really like the overseas players. And also Leicester win 3-1 against Ipswich. Yeah. Hull City win 3-1 against Millwall. I don't think that Casey Palmer is back as yet. Casey Palmer is out with injury. So Palmer will be. Oh, they never put it. It's a one Anthony, one Bobby. Well, not for some of my fans them though. But up on the side of Jamaica still I see it. Not look good. You see me? The man them beat the player them and feel like the player them alone, I player them make all of the mistake. And I tell you the truth. People, we just want them overseas players to stop come and represent Jamaica people. I tell you the truth. It's just sad to see where Jamaica team are fear of because of the fans them and the people them who in higher places they don't like these overseas players. I don't know why they don't like these players. They just feel that these players them come and take the local position but if the local players are not good enough, what you must do? Where's the players is to be blamed too? No, me never say players not supposed to blame, but remember, some fans accompany them live, attack them shit, and I blame one players, which it not with which which it draw against Curacao. Now I'm not for do with one player. As in alright, so me not say the whole team a player and a player good or Bobby we should have scored a goal there or whatever. Look at other player come on and get goal too, and they never score. So them have to look on the thing on a level where you have to look on it on a part there, you see me? Well, yeah, them like the foreign money. You don't know how it go. And that may tell you how them mind it just corrupt and dirty. Like the overseas player, but they like the foreign money and thing. So that is how corrupt them is. Just to show you. Bro, you see me? So, yeah, tell the people, it's just sad. Me say me not do a video on this thing up, people. Me not do a video on it, and tell these overseas players, say, hey, anyway, this video could have reached there, anybody could send it to them or whatever. tell them to stay away from this Jamaica national team. It just sad people, but it's not, look good. You see, where these players could bring the national team to a different place if they were doing the right thing. I'm not saying that every overseas player is the boss, is the best. No, I am not saying that, and I don't believe that either. Not every overseas player who could represent Jamaica is one of the big big baller them. No, I wouldn't say that. But you have players out there who could definitely make a changes, make a differences in the national team. But yet still, nobody now look at them. Them now get picked. You understand me, people? So when people come out and beat a specific player, and I said these players shouldn't get picked, they should get called for the national team because they should have moved past these players. This is gibberish and rubbish they're talking. You understand? So it's agenda them have against these players because them always beat around the bushes and the corner, burn out the players them and them somebody. You see me? So as I was saying, I said I was going to do a video based up on these overseas players saying that they must leave Jamaican football alone. Leave Jamaican football alone. Make them look the way they want to do. You understand me, people? Because it just not look good. It's not a nice thing, bro, to see these players who playing overseas and they love the country as well, because if they never love it, they wouldn't come and play to try and represent for them four parents or their mother or whatever the case may be. They wouldn't. And these players, it's not as if that they need Jamaican money. They don't need it. They don't need JFF to pay them. You see me? So when you see them people are come out and kill off for the youth, them, it's ridiculous, bro. It's just too much. And it's like a we now locking our cellar or locking our matches box. We don't see the bright part. We just don't see the bright part. The people them who will kill off, because if we don't look to the brighter part and I look say, all right, here I go on. Our players, of potential players could reach far into their craft, but we just don't have a good development. We don't have a good standard. The level of football we are playing right now, it's way back down to the ground. So no matter what, we're going to struggle against quality teams. But no, we not do that. You see me? They say them ungrateful. Definitely so. I agree with that. They like what overseas can bring and give them. That is what they love. You know? Tree no grow if a root. If the root rotten DNA. That is true. Definitely so to Uptown. You see me? So these players know, I think that them just left them alone. Leave them alone. You then call them, let them go on about them business. Or maybe some people that say, all right, then call them, just go. But it's still got to have the fight, see me? Because when you check the ratio of people, when you look what really taking place in football right now as we speak, a lot of leniency has been offered to a lot of teams who could do the right thing, because every team, 95% of every team in the world I do this. Down to the luckless of team. I do this. Only we alone lock in our selling our matches box in our own world and our fantasy world, and feel to say these players, homegrown bred players, could bring Jamaica far away. The only way that will happen, unless they have a structure, they have a organization who believe, say, all right, we're going to build the youths them from the grassroots, and it's going to take a while for you to do that. And definitely it will. You see me? If you do not know, then yes, you say you start from somewhere. So that means in the next 5 to 10 years, Jamaica will have a good quality team going forward. Yes, of course, it could happen. But at the moment now, where other teams is doing the recruitment of bringing in players, bringing in the best players them who could represent their country and thing to go World Cup. Every team, every freaking team in the world are recruit players because they need their best ever performances when they touch. But yet still we alone as Jamaica now do it, now do the right thing. Brother, it just fascinating sometimes. Sometimes in my mind, me wonder if these people, yeah, mean Jamaica football good or they just don't want Jamaica reach far. Because me not understand. Oh boy. JFF is dividing with the Jamaicanness of the players. That is what they're doing. They're dividing the thing for true now. Because there's no way you see these people come out and address the fans them in Jamaica because they know the mass in Jamaica really believe in how them say and believe what they say. You don't hear these people come out and say, here I go on. I'm gonna stop beat these players because them is a Jamaican, them is still Jamaican, and they have a Jamaican parent, they have a Jamaican father, they have this, them have everything to be a Jamaican. So underneath, stop, come out. There's nothing like that the JFF come out and do. Because maybe in a them agenda, it fit their agenda, you know. Because they don't really want these overseas players, you know. They don't want these overseas players to come and represent for Jamaica. You know. They don't want it, you know. So in a for them eyes, them say, all right, yes, they might get the fans a push back. So here we going to move the fans of making a homegrown players and using mostly homegrown players. That now make no sense. They say Gencheck was supposed to manage the funding. Chatting crap. Brother, I don't even want to listen to that, man. Because when they do the video, I'm very upset. When I see the man say, as him saying is a quote unquote Gensec and he want good for happen for the country. You don't know want nothing good for happen for the country. You don't go. Because if you don't want something good for happen for the country, do the right thing and pick the rest of the best players then. Next 30 years we can get a chance like this again. Well, at 30 years, I never know if me and you are going to live for see that, bro. I tell you the truth, Conrad. You see me? Because we keep doing the same thing over and over, and everybody a move left way, and left way back. And that, you know, see some Europe country of black people players. Bro, I didn't even mention it, dog. I tell the truth. Some country, we see a place to use some black players, is because them have a open signature and say, all right, you come in, play for we, bring them to the World Cup. You see me? Exactly, they want to do better, and that they don't really mind it, the color, they don't really mind nothing. They just want players who play at the highest level and who are performing. You see me? Yeah, Nigeria must be families. Well, it looks so for true. Because same thing Nigeria them are going with the fans them and them people. You see me? You use them to attack sponsors. Attack. Well, that is true. They use them to attack, man. But remember now, that me I tell you now, to show you. If you don't have these players on the pitch or in your team to get sponsors, how the hell you're going to use some players who play at some not professional level where like say the MLS, the USL and the team that really be showing on TV. So nobody no really want to really put them brand around these kind of, I mean not this no players still, but everybody want to put them players, put them sponsors around high quality players who playing at the highest level and all these things. But if they not do that, how you think will happen? You see me, people? So if them feel to say they're going to use their home bread as a fool they mentioned, but we're going to use home bread players and thing. You have a next guest coming. They must struggle like dog. Big up yourself, Jamrock. need, but I said then. Well, me I tell you, Dennis Strong get a beating still now, but him one of the best man who really come in and do the right thing. You know. Welshman, big up yourself, likewise. Never 2-1. Make them know. Big up yourself. Yeah, so I tell the people, Dennis Strong, he make a changes in time, and it's like the man cite the pre and resign. Because remember, you know, this man is an easygoing person, you know. Him no really like him like do the right thing, and based on how him do interview and how him talk, people may I tell you, him look like him up for the right thing, you know, really, you know, corruption and thing. You know, sometimes I look at corruption and fall to him foot on them thing there, and maybe he will just bypass that, maybe rug it under the carpet or something. Well, we know that everybody is human, and everything you gotta do correctly, and that is understandable. Not to say I'm agree with corruption or whatever, but we understand it's the whole thing. You see me, people? But Dennis Strong make a big difference in him time at JFF, and the man cite the pre, and the man just bust a U-turn and said, not there. I'm resigning. Everybody you see where I do good, everybody where you see do good in the JFF, they leave. Look at arguments to them. They was trying to do good, and then come at them, and the man said, not again. Boom, one resignation letter. We never talk about the past coach, because him no really too know nothing what going on right now. He just buy into everything, yeah. Can you tell me if JFF carry any care package to St. Elizabeth? See, Curacao team did that the day they land, goes to show. Yeah, definitely. I don't know, no, I don't know. I think they was doing a little thing, you know, or maybe they do a little thing, but they don't really to highlight it. But I can't say if they do that still. You see me, and other Caribbean country did chip in and send care package in Jamaica. A lot of them do it, man. So Curacao, a good country. They like Jamaican too as well, you see it? And a lot of Jamaican in Curacao as well. So I tell you. Curacao beat us with no local players. And just to show you, Jamrock, to show you these people, the mind is just, they're just not doing the right thing. Because watch, no local player. All of them players don't play in Curacao. None of them players don't play in Curacao. And when you see this happen, to show you, them want to go somewhere. And them deserve to go to the World Cup. Them deserve, because they make it the point that they say, we are going to create history for a local country, you know, and we want to go this World Cup, yeah, and go perform, or, you know, they just want to get out of it. And that the man them do. The man them play away. And the man them perform. All them need is just a point. And that the man them come at Jamaica can do, and them could score. And that the man them do. So them want it more than we. We never want to go to the World Cup. We just feel to say, yeah, we're going to draw this game against Trinidad and say, all right, get a 1-0 win against Curacao. No. If you're not able to score on them the first leg, yeah, I second leg, you score on them, and you not perform. The fantasy world them living in, bro. I tell you the truth. But most of our people come from Nigeria and Ghana. Yeah, that's true. I hear that side. I don't really know about that. Marco is using players from the diaspora and ranks 10 in the World Cup. Well, if they don't see that, you know, then they have to think again, you know, Jammer, because Marco full of whole heap a diaspora player. That is why they make it in the World Cup, and them go far too, for sure. You see me? Since them a different local show, there is a victim on a care. Well, it don't look like them care in I don't know them getting a care package or what, but I don't know. I can't say. I know I can't believe players want to party the night before the game. Brother, Gemma, that is all our Gemma. And them thing there, them not really come and point out. You know, see, No. Them favorite YouTuber come out and mention about that. A lot of YouTubers don't really come out because they like the foolishness, they like the figure. You see me? But me no know, but that me I tell you them not acting professionally. You see me? The players are not acting professionally. So, you could make it. You see me? I said I'm a clown. Advisor with all his advice so he can get the post. No. Now me I tell the people, you know look good. And I tell you now, people, these 2 games that Jamaica will play against New Caledonia, if they move past them and Congo, DR Congo, don't get no hopes up. Don't ever get no hopes up. Just watch the game and just hope for the best. Because it's not going to work out. Understand me? We no want to go on a World Cup. So team want to go there, then get the best player in the team and qualify for World Cups. Speed of the formula. Speed of his formula. He need to get it. He need to try and find himself out of JFF. And that he need to do. Brother, I feel that too, Jamrock. Them not going nowhere, brother. And as I said before in live, people, I don't think these people deserve to qualify to go to no World Cup. This organization don't deserve it. And I mean, now take back my chat, bro. These people don't deserve this qualification. It's just sad to see that people in the diaspora will love that and people who I'm going and we and the chat as well would have love for Jamaica, but them not me not think them deserve it. Forget it. Them don't deserve it. Yeah, laugh hard and think the man in already. They are going to have 5 EPA full active player, Bro, me tell her, me never check out them teammates, but me gonna do a breakdown review upon the team and see who are them players. Because when I check they are coming here, they might play good. they might play quality football. There's no way they could be able to lose against Jamaica. Maybe them going to beat themselves. You see me? So, I don't know. Jamaica now move past this day. Never. I said they are coming 5-0. I don't think it's going to reach 5-0. That's it. But I don't know. The heritage players not to show up. They are too disrespectful. That is what I said in my last video too. Them just not to show up. Don't show up because these people don't like you guys. They don't want you to play. They just want to use all you to the national team for some leverage and then put you at the wayside because their main aim is not to really dealing with local players, overseas players. They want to push their local agenda, the local players in the national team to make money. So that is what their main aim is. And I don't think that these heritage players or the overseas players should come back. They just need to just leave them and make them do them own thing. Make them in their own fan city world believe that they could go forward with whatever they put together. That more and them do. And see what will happen. Because them feel they say they're going to pick up a team and say, all right, yeah, they'll move past New Caledonia and then play the Congo and beat them, go World Cup. Easy for talk. Because it's word. Word is cheap. Upon a day, football playing, a decent day. Because if you not perform and the other team are perform, I'm going to beat you. And DR Congo, I could safely say that DR Congo better than Curacao. We could say that, people. We could say that. We could say that DR Congo is better or maybe they're on the same level. I don't know. I don't agree with that, people. I don't agree with that. They say cash in, them want cash in. Yeah, I don't know. One thing, people. One feel say DR Congo is better than Curacao, which it was that one of Jamaica downfall performances where they never perform against Curacao. And I agree with that because DR Congo are a bad team, man. Full of technical players, They said them well fit. Remember I say African them, bro. African them and them full of strength. And we always talk about big, fast and strong. Them have it with technical ability behind that. So I tell you, the people do it the like button. If you're now coming in, do it the like button, subscribe if you don't know people. Bigger baller and Congo. Definitely they have bigger baller, of course. Definitely have bigger baller. Yeah, so would have said them have a look at edge over Curacao still. That's it. But if we can beat Curacao, are they going to be able to beat? Let me know. We can't beat their Congo, bro. We will beat their Congo if we can't beat Curacao, which was on our obstacle team in the group stage. No, who not sell no fancy thing. We no can't sell me them. We not buy that. Me not buy that. What of all the three side we with the less exciting team to be in the playoff. Exactly. And Trinidad was most exciting performances wise in the group stage. So I tell you. Yeah, I will agree with that. With the third team. We didn't play that exciting, but we didn't play no football at all in the group stage. All right, here's a Conrad. They are team 10 times better. Of course, I believe so too. Because as an uptown DC, there are 5 Premier League players in money mouth. So more likely, if we can beat Curacao, we can't beat Congo. Me no believe we can beat Congo. Them want it too. Because them fight them way and beat up Nigeria. And Nigeria no play team. Full of very good players too as well. They play all over in Europe. So they feel like we're going to make up a makeshift team and run in and go. Brother, no go with no fantasy, man. I don't want to go with that. No way at all. No can make up no team and overnight and so now come run in and beat Kong. You mad? Team we play together for a while. We perform as a team and I get the job done. And a makeshift team when I perform, you feel like you want to go one side there, Brethren. I don't know who they come with no stupidness. I want to come tell people about Jamaica team and performing and beat this team. Beat what? Jamaica can beat them team, eh? You want to go sit down here, man. They can name more. There's 16 ballers who are going to play. We can only name Blake. Well. Me don't know still because I feel like this team are going to shuffle. They're going to shuffle up the team because with this man in the national setup, it's going to be a roller coaster. You see me? So I tell you, people, Jamaica, me not see them in this World Cup. And just the fact. Me not see them in this one. No time at all, bro. Me not see them in this one. I have to go get them in the next 5 years, man. Me not see them in this one at all, bro. I'm done. We don't know who will get called. No, we don't know. Congo know them squad, yes, because them have players and they are performing. So there's no doubt about that. They're going to not going to score on me. They're going to move past it. And this team playing very good. They're keeping the ball positioning wise. Right true. Daniel, Jamaica, big up yourself. Diakoma is not unbeatable. Loss loser mentality. You know what you need to do, Daniel? You need to go research the Diakoma team. Not a need for do because you don't really know about the Diakoma team still. So I tell you, people, almost some of the fans them. Yeah, we all know there's no unbeatable team on the planet for true. But you feel to say, if you look on this Jamaica team, we're all over the place. So you feel to say Jamaica going to make up a makeshift team. We not have no chemistry together. They not play, not have no togetherness. You feel to say Jamaica can run up on this team and play a long while now, or perform at the highest level, beating top quality teams in them group stage. You feel Jamaica could run up on any team and beat them? Me not see it possible. I tell you the truth. So if me a chat bollocks, me don't know where you chat, bro. Because if you believe that Jamaica can run up on them team and beat them team, I make a sad mistake. They say no credibility. No credibility. I don't know how him be an interim coach because I'll call it have a higher license on him and thing and him are the coach, are the head coach and Coley are the assistant coach. Me never seen nothing like this. You can't say you want to say still than youths. Because you mentioned unbeaten team. We know that it's a knockout competition, but if you look on the technical and analyze how the team them playing and who are performing, well, we know the ball is round. We know that Jamaica can maybe get a 1-0 win. Depends on how they perform. Yes, but that is unlikely. You see me? But that your belief. I'm not fight your belief. So I just say, look, if you understand the word of the World Cup, we would call clap and Arsenal winger. You feel so? Always clap, man, brother. We don't know the word of the World Cup, man. So that. We don't know the word of this World Cup. We don't know what it means. True, we go our World Cup one time and we just feel to say, yeah, good feeling, but we don't know what it works, man. When I say in a knockout, everything is out the window. Yeah, we know that. And every team are gonna play hard. But me just analyze how I think Jamaica will perform because we not play good. We're not playing nothing near football. You see me? Feed if coach energy. Should have a coach energy on the side. Speed is not a sideline coach. Well, we don't know still if I'm gonna be on the sideline, bro. We don't know still no RR. You see me? I don't know if he's going to be on the sideline, and I don't sure. I don't know. Because Be madness are going in the organization, bro. It just mind blowing, dog. You see me? But wish them all the best. It's an experienced coach, experienced team. None of that now go on. None of that. The only chance at World Cup and them choke is out. Yeah, that was our only chance to get it to qualify in that group stage. That is our only chance, you know. We had a chance here, so we have. I don't think we have a chance. We sell this full. Brother, feel it, dog. We feel it because a lot of we feel it now, brother. We still feel it when we talk about this time where Jamaica should have been qualified from this group stage and not really reaching at this position because we know this going to be difficult playing all of these other teams. Well, we see when the day comes, we see what will happen, you know, because it just don't look right. You see me? Just don't look right, you see me? But I don't know what will happen here, man, because this thing I just messed up. Because there's no way I could see a coach who not have no international experience in license, not really higher than the assistant license, but you know be a head coach and interim head coach and him be an assistant coach. Me not understand that still. No. That hard to wrap around my head still. And that is the thing to the brand wanted, and that's why I'm saying no. It's just sad to say that the brand them want to spend the money and want the sale, they want this team to qualify for the World Cup for them to get a good sale in America because Jamaica, a lot of Jamaican in the diaspora and a lot of people there, you know, so they will get a big sale. But with them now, if Jamaica don't make it, I think that they're going to step away from the Jamaica brand. I feel so. They're going to step away from the brand. You're gonna see it. See there already put out soup side in CR super pot. Yeah. Soup side. But Jamaica still never if they eat Jamaica they make it then still never perform. See. Baller barely I come take over the line. Come out. You feel so? We need to YouTube this name thing that's a giant name them someone. Right now. You feel so barely I go take over the line? Bailey alone can't take over the line, you know. So remember that. CSF shall cook the soup if we if you get there. Well, more likely, of course. So then the fees that Portugal I got think that brother, if Jamaica go another the group there, bro. That's 6 we get from Portugal. Pray for Bailey health. There's a pray for him health. One Basika. Ready for whoever. Yeah. Well, I tell you, before we start about that group stage RR, we have to get past in a this playoff. We have to try and get past Caledonia and Congo. So before we have mentioned about that group stage, we can't talk about that yet. We have to talk about that. This knockout. So it just not look good. You see it? Boy, I tell the truth, people, I think just F up. Oh, you know, and big up yourself, you know. Man, as I respect, hope all is well with you and the family. So people who don't know join and do it the like button, subscribe. You say Congo only have one match. Of course, they will have one match. Welshman, that you say? Is a Jamaica 2 Portugal 1? John no star. We are look too far now, Welsh. We are look too far now because when I look too far down now and we never play the knockout games they met. No sir. I don't see that. I don't see that I got Welsh. No time. Well, they might rest and watch us. We are struggle with Caledonia. There's another one game Caledonia, but it's a final today, so that you know that they're going to come all out. You know, so we are struggle. I try to get past Caledonia. Mm-hmm. We want to beat Congo with this same team. Well, I hope that when that we have the same team, but more likely I don't think we're going to have the same team. It's going to shuffle, and that's going to be a mess up. That's going to be a mess for the team still. But I think it's no fall in the building, and I say a lot of things. I don't think these men deserve to think that this team, this World Cup are people. We know when most sound in the comment section one Jamaica got a World Cup still, you know. But them man don't deserve to go nowhere. I mean the organization and a whole don't deserve to go no World Cup. Yes, it was a good. Everyone expected him to win the first ever World Cup. That's going to be difficult, you know, Kingsley. So say Chris. If you get we say if you get what? You know, finish your text going on. But we have to move past Caledonia first still, and Caledonia one of the team where I feel like Jamaica could get past. There's a 4 good players, I say, when we need a whole complete good team. That. Well, Welshman, nobody no stop you from back your country. And not to say I am not back in my country, but me now go see the fact and see certain things to point out and then be what do you call it? Just feel like to say, oh, you know I want to talk the truth. I will tell the truth and point out the fact where did they you see me Welshman? So it's not about say you know want back your country or whatever. But if you see something and it's not right, you have to point it out. And that always be the problem for we as Jamaican. See certain things and don't point it out. We have to point out the flaws and the something. But we know I say alright, I'm my country now and me back my country and me not give up on my country. But if you see certain things you have to point it out. And that we know we get caught up in you know. Two midfielder, Greenwood and a centre back. Serious? You say you feel that you're good enough for him? I still don't think it will be good enough. Because we still have to depend on individual players, our individual brilliancy to get us across the line. And if they don't turn up, there's a problem. Greenwood can't bother with no drama. They say, can't bother with no drama. I can't bother with it either, you know. Speed full of ego, so you will change, just watch. Yeah, I believe so too. He will shuffle the team. He will definitely shuffle the team. If you have no ambition of winning, don't enter. And what you would say about Jamaica playing in the group stage of not having the ambition of going through to the World Cup. Because we never have the ambition. It don't look like we didn't want to go through to the World Cup. You see who have the ambition and have the belief? Curacao. And Curacao will do it. They look like we never have it. So you just feel to say we're going to just come in at this knockout stage and just run up on these teams and qualify. No, it's not going to happen just so. It's going to take a lot of dedication and strategy and a lot of things. Belief. This job is bigger than every Jamaican coach. Well, they don't know no RR. Well, make us see if them all go all out and get the players them. They say loan the white talk for 3 months. TT now allow that. But the contract. And that you want to see? No, sir. Now go happen. That will never happen, bro. You see me? Will never happen. But let me see who are the players then they will come into. When you say at least 5 players, at least can make a difference. Let me see. Let me see still, because I don't know play team I can run up in, you know. Congo and them team there, I don't know play team. It must be this now. Face that man don't want to feel. Yeah, he don't want to feel, and me know say he might go all out to get overseas players. Yes. And that is what I'm thinking. But why him never go all out with this coach and try to get all the players them who could represent Jamaica? Have the midfield, see the midfield problem, and it point out him see the problem, but yet still him don't. No problem. So I know he might go see the problem now and get in players for that. You know, see this man he done architect this move already. Him done the plan out what he might go do already, you know, people. Him done they do that all over. So I tell you. Yes, I have Jamaican. Second. He has scored these 3 chances that hit the post against Curacao. The argument would be different. And that is true. Argument would be totally different, but it never did happen. You see me well, so we have to speak about what happened. Yeah. So, I tell you, let's see if he will make a difference. Because I don't see that this man seeing the problem with the national team and then he might go make getting players, getting midfielders and thing. That means he was part of the problem. You see me? He maybe never want this coach to win. I mean, they wanted Richardson enough for him take over and for him can make a difference and make people say, yes, man, the best Jamaican coach, qualified for the World Cup, make history. That ego. Why never do it all out with this coach or him higher? Say, all right, you're going to McLean. We don't want these players in the Jamaican Premier League to get soul and thing, but here we're going. We're going to do this and want the team to qualify for the World Cup and getting the best players in. No, never do that. I know we're going to do it now because in feel say it's better off now in a fee mind if you do it and get it. You know, see this man, yo, I tell her, now that we see the plot, but we might jump in, get a proper experience, World Cup, proven coach. They're now getting no more overseas coach, bro. There's no way they're going to get no overseas coach. You never play no ball all these you get those chances against Chris. And that's why we don't deserve if we go to because we're not playing a football game. We're not playing nothing. We're not playing an impressive game on a wow moment. We not have that, we not do that. It says aspire for a jump. Yeah, so me not think him gonna really want to make this mistake and pick only local players still. We feel him gonna want to go all out for this one moment and get the best players. And that I feel that him gonna do. And him gonna shuffle the team and bring in some other rest of players. I feel so. Okay, and Bella will be ready. Well, we don't know still if them going to get picked. Michail Antonio, I don't know if him go ready up still because looking at him that he going to be a player at Leicester. Going to be a Leicester player right now because him a train there and him already did it. So you say Antonio they done Owen. Yeah. You know more say that still. Chris Smith, yeah, did big up yourself, bro. The worst I've seen us look was in the Curacao game. Brother, Curacao game, you talk, the whole entire performance, we not look good at all. Look on the winner who win the games. Then. We don't win against Curacao and we don't win against Trinidad. Who are the two teams that we beat up? Oh, we win against sorry. We win one game against Trinidad. Look on the team we beat up in the group stage. Everybody beat the stick, which is Bermuda. Bermuda was trying to pull off a win against Curacao, and it happened that the Curacao come back and win 3-2. So that means that we need to play in a ball game. We need to play nothing whatsoever. Nothing at all we need to play. I'm embarrassing. Wow, idiot. To see local player winning. Well, that they want, sir. They want local players. Well, but when we talk, everybody else say we don't like the player with this or with that, and CFA is our best player in the team and all this Austin and Comfort. But then I don't realize that this man will throw off the team completely because of him foolish decision making and not playing a team football. You want to be a one-man thing. Better them all call him back. He might get called back. Because they believe in him. And that stupid coach built our team, our own CFA. Well, and him alone do it, You can't blame the coach alone. And him alone do it because remember, them selling players, then tell him that these players, good players are performing and they could bring Jamaica great things. Because and him alone you have to blame to Owen. Can't blame the coach alone. All of the assistant, all of the staff, everybody who involved in all of this. I have to blame the whole of them. Because he never know a lot of players. He never know a lot of players because this man in England I don't know a lot of the players them who are playing in the championship or League One or whatever who could represent Jamaica. This man don't know nobody. You see it, so me not really put the blame on him alone, say him alone to take the blame because of the performances of the team. A lot to it, bro. You see me, Owen, so when they say that they build team on you, I worst thing that because if I can only play against team who just no defense and he can run past them and everything. But for play against technical players who really could notify your decision making and your decision making is limited, it's just easy to stop him. Because I realize the right back for Curacao have CFA in pocket the whole game. Can't pass the youth. No time. You know? I said this time I told you, better we let the bench man them come at MLS and get games than sit and be. Of course, I remember you said that. Me never forget that. He's a regular man, you know, so you always said that for true. And you're right. And I was looking to it and I said, nah. At one point I was saying, nah man, I really agree with that still. But when it come to the test, it was on point. You see it. Speed tell King to kick long ball to see first. Yeah, that them do. This long ball FC them come and then come with stupidness. King was the one leading the long ball from back to front. Yeah, of course, he was. He was that man. All these long ball thing, brother, I hate it. Top team teach them one and him nullify safer. That is it. That is how it going on uptown. All you have to do, you know the team play them play it through him, and everybody depend on him to bring the ball. So then him easy to stop, and them realize that him is a man, him not have no little skillness to him ability. So him easy to nullify. So that is why the cursor say, all right, anytime you push it cross, you have the Buchanan brother from midfield help out the right back. So the defense, the man who plays center back now have to run go over there and open spaces for Jamaica to attack in that space. So they just do it the right way and just keep him under wraps. He could have passed Sambo. That's the right back for Cursor. He could never pass the youth. Youth are the man. And you still have the man on the pitch. And nobody not talk about that. Nobody not talk about that, you know, when you're not playing nothing in a Curacao game, you know. Because I know that from the start, he's not going to get a chance against these players because these players are more quality, they're more technical than him. So it's not as if that he's going to make something out of nothing and beat these players. No, it will never happen. Because every time you see him have the ball, the right back at him, and then a midfielder join up with him, I'm a try put you on and thing. Because as soon as they put that on there, the centre back at your foot. And run him a reef. And him not learn. Not it just cut one way. Say man, you're not much sharp. That I want to kill it too. And if you got back down that road, it will be rough. Brother, make us say I feel that him going to pick Cephas for the team too as well. He will pick Cephas because remember Cephas are one of the local band them. So you don't know, you might go with him same way. Regardless. So let's see what happens now because we don't know now. Because it don't look good. Tell the people. That's it. People don't know now. 2 hours I do this now. I'm working in the morning and plan to make a move. Go to bed and thing. You see me? But it was a good life. Get out all the stories them we want to get out already and talk about players them and so forth. So people, you all have a blessed night. Big up on yourself and tell the people that will pass through the regular them. Manners and respect to you all. Join in the live stream and do the like button if you haven't done so as yet, people. And yeah, catching you back in our next live stream, people. Don't know it go already. So here we go on. Big up on yourself, you know, and me not stop burn the fire, people. Remember, we just need these man out of the organization. They need to leave the football. They need for left. Now stop burn the fire. Anytime I see them make no bad moves, I come and talk about it. So I just this some me there with my thing, people. Because here we go. Me not beg no friend, you know, me not look no friend from no man. You hear? So me not do like some other YouTubers who suck up to JFF. Me not do that. So if me see things and me see it not right, me I come and talk about it and bonfire because here we go. Me not look no friend. Some man them for go left out of Jamaican football and make the things strive. We need some good heads in this organization, people. We need some good heads. And make this man forget stop to do these things. I tell you the truth, people. So here we go. And big up on yourself, people. And thanks for joining the live stream. You all have a good night. I'm out.